going to tell you a secret, but there's a lot of hype around AI. I don't know if you knew this, but I had to like just go see through the noise myself, and I developed a workflow automation, an AI agent that helped me to earn my first job on Upwork, which is pretty cool. So I'll show you here below. What you're looking at on your screen is the workflow automation for the AI job evaluator agent. What that simply does is it takes push notifications that are sent to me by the Upwork platform and categorizes them as either review, priority, or ignore based on certain set criteria. So I'll walk you through the workflow bit by bit. What it does at the end is sends me a notification so that wherever I am on my phone, wherever that is, I actually just get a notification and I have to apply it, because if you're a freelancer on Upwork, you know you have to be early to these jobs, right? So this actually speeds the time significantly, because it's a matter of seconds really from the job being posted to me receiving the notification. That's how fast it is. So what the workflow does is it patiently reads every minute for any changes in that particular label. This is the label on Gmail that I was showing you earlier, and then it gets all the unread messages, because after the AI processes everything, you have to mark the email as read so that it doesn't duplicate. Then it passes all those email data, all that email data, and organizes it into a clean Google Sheet, which you can see here below on your screen. I keep saying below. Now here you can actually now see how this is very, very useful, and you can analyze this data easily. It also logs, by the way, the general data for further analysis if need be. This is particularly useful for improvement of the LLM, so that it knows maybe some false positives were taken there and false negatives, etc., so that you can improve the prompt. From there, what the workflow does is evaluates all that data against my specific portfolio, so that it doesn't hallucinate, and so that it gives me something that I'm actually competent in, not just a generic proposal, right? And then it feeds that to the LLM. I primarily use Gemini 2.5 Flash. Currently it's deactivated, but that's the primary model. And agents have to always be live. So in case the primary model works, I have a backup model, which is Groq, which is a very competent model, open source, free, not to be confused with Groq by XAI. And that one is currently what's in action here. The output from that evaluation is then sent into the classification node, which tells me what I should do. Again, review, priority, or ignore that job. And then if it's a priority, it is fed into another LLM node that actually writes me the proposal, right? So this is like the significant time-saving part of it. It writes me the proposal, and then it updates the data in that log that I showed you earlier. All of this is just normalization, by the way, some of these code nodes that I skipped by. And then from there, I get the notification on my Telegram, and the email is marked as read. So to show you the notification, like this is how it looks like. So you can see that it's clean. It just shows me the job is a priority. This is the particular portfolio item that you need to reference in your proposal or attach in your proposal. Here's the reason why it said I need to apply for it, and other details, including the proposal itself, which I could simply copy and paste. As you can see, the proposal is actually pretty high quality, but I normally just tweak it a little bit before I send, just to personalize it a bit more. So yeah, this is how this agent works for me in real time, and how I think AI agents actually work in real time. And this is how a senior systems architect approaches developing agents, to make sure it doesn't fail all the time, and it's reliable consistently throughout the lifetime cycle of the project. So let me know if you're interested in anything. I think I'll link this workflow somewhere here below in the YouTube video, and I'm looking forward to potentially collaborating on further senior systems work with you. Or if you're just a hobbyist, if you want to see how this can work for you, that's all good as well. Anyway, cheers.